pretty good fish down here. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's a big one. I don't know if that's a crappie. Ooh, look at him singing that rod, boy. That ain't no crappie.
If it is,
oh, look at that.
call the Guinness Book of World Records.
Ooh.
What do you think it is? A stripe?
It's either, yeah,
catfish?
It's probably a stripe or a catfish running like that.
Take your time. Don't break them off.
I'm gonna try not to. He got that old 6-pound K9 singing. He's just easing out through there. He ain't done yet. He's gonna make some runs, I guarantee you. Oh, he's big. Look at it. I can see him on the scope. Look how big he is on the scope. That's a big fish.
Which one is he?
Right there at the end. See him on the very
This
end?
one right
Yeah,
here?
that's big. He's big, man. See if you can probably get a shot of him right here. That is a big one. Look at that joker there. Woo! Woo! That's a large one, boy. See if I can get a hold of him. Take my time with him. I'm trying to build ants him right here. There
Got him.
Go. Bingo.
Oh my God. Yes, sir.
That is a 7-foot Dobbins with 6-pound K9. Look at that.
Look at that.
That's probably that's about a 18, 20-pound stripe. It is a freaking giant.
Wow.
There's a little school here. Let's see if any of them are hungry. He was.
First cast.
Ooh. Oh, that's a little eater fish. Not bad. First cast of the morning. Bingo. What's his name, oh? It's winter time. We're up here on Lake Martin today in Alabama, one of the lakes I guide on mostly. We're near Auburn. This is a big body of water, 39 to 44,000 acres. This lake's got over 750 miles of shoreline, and it's just, I mean, there's pockets, just 750 miles of shoreline. That goes to show you how uh-oh, missed one. How much, you know, bank area there is. There's pockets everywhere. But we're out here, it's December. We're looking for schooling fish. These fish are just in transition. They're coming off brush and they're starting to school up a little bit. And black crappie are known for that. They school up in the wintertime when the water gets in the 50s. They start coming off brush and kind of schooling up, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're out here looking for some of these school fish, and we're gonna just take a jig and we're gonna float it through them, and just like a minnow swimming through them, we're gonna kind of float it through them, see if we can get some of those active fish to come out of the school and eat it. Let me put a little bit of scent on there and see if we can get one to eat. I'm gonna put a little bit of gel on there. We got a bunch of fish here that are following, just not eating. Let's see if we can help them a little bit. Rub that in real good. We got a school of about 50 fish here. And you know, that's one thing about live sonar. Just because you see them does not mean that they're gonna eat. Sometimes you gotta play with them and figure out what they want. But we're gonna try a little smell good on them and see if we can get one of them to play. Uh-oh, he played.
First time after having to say, he's a small one.
He ain't a big one, but he sniffed it. He's a little one. And that's, you know, the lake that we're on today, you know, every lake doesn't have 3-pound crappie, and I've never caught one here. There are some really nice fish here. They introduced blueback herring in this lake. It's been a while now, 8, 9 years ago maybe. And these fish are getting a little healthier. He just stroked it. A pretty good fish here. Oh yeah. He gonna go in the skillet. Nice fish. Sometimes when these fish are schooled up, if you drop down in them, if you drop down in the school when they're schooled up and catch one out of the middle of the school, then you'll spook them, you'll bust the school up. So what I try to do when we first start fishing them, I try to come across and get any active fish off the top of the school that'll come out and eat. And then, you know, once you catch what's active, then you can let that jig fall down in the school and try to catch a few more. But you want to catch those active fish first, is what you want to try to do, like that right there. Oh, come on in here. not a giant, but a pretty good little fish. He came out of the school and just smoked a jig, just swimming it. They're all nice fish here. They're getting bigger. They definitely, there he is. They definitely have soft mouths this time of the year. That's a pretty good fish there. You hear my drag kind of pulling there? I got it loose where it doesn't rip him. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I don't get much prettier than that. Hey guys, we're gonna do our gear check today. You saw us catch a lot of fish today. You saw us catch one giant striper today, but I'm gonna show you what we were using today. This is a new prototype Dobbins rods. This is a 7-footer. We use a 7-footer casting today. There's gonna be 6-footer and 7-footers. This is called the EC Special for me. I designed this rod. Gary Dobbins and I worked a long time, over a year now, designing this thing to get it just right, but you're gonna see a lot more of it. Just a great feeling balanced rod. The line we used today, 6-pound K9. That's all I've been using for the last 5 years now. We landed about a 20-pound striper on it today, so it does its job. The jigs we're using today, that is a thermocline. There's a pack thermocline lure. That's just there. I think they call it a stinger, but that's just a monkey milk and chartreuse by Thermocline. The jig head that we used is a 1/16 Grenada Lake Tackle Company head. Just a really good little head. It's got the barbs to keep your jig up. We didn't have to play with our jig. We caught 30, 35 fish on one jig from Thermocline and the same head. So we also today we used a little scent. We used Pautzke fire gel today. You saw us rubbing it on. We'd throw in, if we didn't get a bite in 3 or 4 casts, if they chased it, we'd add a little scent today. It's cold. I mean, you see me, I'm bundled up out here. It's pretty cold today. It's 29 degrees. Scent probably helped us a little bit today, for sure. You'll see in the video, we added it when we didn't get a bite, and it made a little difference today, for sure. But that's our gear check for today. Yes, he is. Ooh, we got a string stretcher. Look at that rod. Good fish. Oh yeah, look at there, baby. Nice. Ooh. Now that's a chunk. Look at that joker there. Very nice fish. They get finicky, boy. There he is. I just set it down there that time, didn't even move it a whole lot. That's an eater. There we go. It doesn't get much funner than this. I mean, it's, you got plenty of targets to throw at. You'll catch a lot of 10-inch fish, but then you'll catch some good ones too. It's just a lot of fun fishing up here in the wintertime. Oh, we got it. Ooh. Oh yeah. Come on in here, big boy. Yes, sir. It just never gets old, guys. Never gets old. Oh, mama, I done struck a big one. That's a good fish here. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that might be one of them 2-pounders. I'll see. Yes, a big one.
Alabama hammer.
Come on, baby. Oh yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Look at that slab.
I'm gonna turn this way just so the light's good.
Man, now that is a Alabama hammer. That's a big one. Oof. That fish right there is pushing 2 pounds. And I'm gonna tell you right now, on Lake Martin in Alabama, you don't catch many 2-pounders. That is a stud. There's kind of a misconception about Lake Martin. It's always been thought of as a little fish lake, eater fish lake, and it is. There's a lot of good eater fish here. They introduced blueback herring here several years ago, and it's helped the size out. I mean, you can expect to catch some pretty good fish here if you're in the right spot, doing the right things, using the right bait. Those are some hammers now. I mean, we've got 8 or 9 fish this big or bigger today. That's some dang hammer fish right there now. But this fishery has come a long way in the last 5 to 10 years, and it seems to only be getting better.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from Central Alabama. We're on Lake Martin here, kind of halfway between Auburn and Montgomery. It's one of the places that fishing guide Eric Cagle has taken us many times, simply because there are so many fish here. The bite can be incredible. Now we are on the downside of a front. Front came through yesterday, and it dropped the temperature 15 to 20 degrees, and it brought with it a nasty wind. Fortunately, we were still able to tuck ourselves away and be able to catch fish. We only filmed for about an hour today before we switched gears and went to a different part of the lake to film a different episode. Now, all of our fish today came on these small jigs coated in both garlic and shad fire gel. It just shows you that sometimes in the winter you need scent. Today was one of those days. Now, keep in mind, fishing can be good all winter long here at Lake Martin.
Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.